Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch ass motherfucker.
Hello everybody, I'm RuudDevil, welcome to the Age of the Ring cast. We're on the Halifir and we have a 2v2. I have so many 1v1s, but this was a 2v2 that was submitted recently. So let's check out the teams. On the right hand side, we've got Elrond as Mr. J. We've seen him before. I don't think I've ever seen him speak in Jonda. I don't know if he's in there. So this is going to be Mr. D, right? Yep, we have a Elrond and a Mordor. So that should be fun. Except for the Elrond, because they're probably the most boring to play. And on the left, we have another Mordor. It's... oh, no. Okay. This could be bad. And we have a Rivendell. And it's Mr. Cryptic himself. So, he's going quad. Ort should start. Versus a Mordor, which is kind of ballsy. Maybe he knows something about this team that I don't. I mean, they're going quad slaughterhouses. So maybe this is going to be a more turtly affair. Halafirin is usually kind of turtly. It's still an amazing map, but it can turn out that way. Okay, so we... okay, never mind. I didn't see this Malon. I thought he went double, or one Malon tree into a barracks. So I was like, okay. One's going Uber Eco, the other one's just building completely wrong. And we have... is he gonna go an Orc Rush against Lorien? Because that can work. But you have to be very good. And quite frankly, Soulman... well, you know what? You're better than me, so we'll just see how it goes. If this is a third barracks, then yeah, he's definitely going... okay. This slaughterhouse... I'm thinking that's where he keeps his PS5, because he's... why would you protect it with 3 Orc barracks? Clearly, there's something special about that slaughterhouse, but, yeah, he's going Orc start. Ah, quad Orchards into the Dunedain. Early Outriders. Now, that could be useful. The early Outriders, so long as he ignores the pikes, which... the creep on this map are wargs, so you should always expect early pikes. But I think early cav still works because you just go around them, so... so long as he insta-queues Dunedain, no, the regular Dunedain, then they should be okay. Anyway, speaking of spears, they're creeping the warg layer back here. And it seems to be quite a passive game. Sort of playing it the way I would play it. Not uber aggressive, creep the layer, get your eco going, and then you attack. Which is fine. I finally get to watch myself. And, you know, try not to cringe. And the recruit time on these, still as long as ever. Okay, here they come. Thankfully, Mr. D, is what the ladies call him, apparently. Send in Orc Warriors, all by their lonesome. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt that that's just a scout, but yeah, that was fresh blood. And these Orc Warriors, they have cav, get the fuck out of here, what? Oh shit, let's go! Basically how that happened, or how that went. Alright, now there are spears, but a lot of space to maneuver. So he can easily ignore the pikes. We've got spearmen in the middle, engaging orcs. Someone disengages. I don't see any orc archers. In fact, I don't see much. He's got a couple spears here, and then... actually, he's got 4 warriors, I guess. So dude, if he switches to swords here... oh, they hit the spears, but that should be okay. Not fighting in the spears is not okay, though. He went for a heal at tier 1, okay. Honestly, I think one of the best changes they ever made to balancing was... make people go Farsight into Breath of Manwë, because Breath of Manwë is so fucking good. They need to do that for every faction. They need to highlight what is the strongest tier 2 for each faction, and then make sure that the tier 1 that feeds into it is absolute dog shit, just to balance it. Like Numenorean Engineering for Gondor, I don't know why that's a central power. That needs to be on the wing, because it needs to limit your options, because everyone goes Numenorean Engineering. I think... is it for Elven King's Patience you need to go with that stupid little tree? I think so. But yeah, that's what they should strive to do with terms of tier 1, tier 2 balancing. Anyway, there are hobbits here. Bounders to just club these orcs to death. These Outriders are taking a bit of a beating, but they're not out yet. If you can get them away, they're almost level 2, so that could be good. And, yeah, I guess Cracks of Doom would do a lot of damage to Dunedain because they don't have any armor. But Dunedain start is very risky. But he did have the bounders to sort of compensate for that. Anyway, just a relentless horde of orcs. And I want to keep watching it, but Someone is also... Oh, he went horse archers. Oh, see, that's the problem with orc spam into Lorien. It can work. The triple barracks can work because if we click on the barracks here, 375, 325. So the archers aren't that expensive. But the spearmen are. And dare I say, it takes a little while. So with one barracks, yeah, you could easily overwhelm him. But the Lorien player comboed that with the horse archers. Which is very well played by Mr. J there. Anyway. They're being buffed by something. Oh, Gildor! He gives leadership to hobbits. He actually gives proper leadership, damage and armor. Fuck yeah, Gildor. You go for it, man. And these stupid outriders are still alive. He feel like he might be feeding a little too... or one too many regular orcs in here. Remember, the Duneline count is elite archers, so... they're obviously just going to pick up these orcs like nobody's business. He could have easily trolled that Nazgul by... honestly taking the... Oh, wait, no, they did! They switched to spears! Oh! And there it is. There it fucking is, boys. Nazgul gets skewered by... by Duneline like, you idiots, we all have spears, and just picks it up. Anyway, the orc tide keeps going. I'm not sure... Those are Sawman's orcs! He has one orc disguised Sawman with the 5-head play. I mean, he got fucking owned versus Lorien, but this is a 5-head play. No one has any idea... No, you're not gonna do it. Literally, you're not gonna eat that builder. You better run. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, the heal comes in there. We just saw the animation go off. These guys need to get level 2. These horse archers are level 2, which means they can toggle. But I don't know if it's still a thing. It's been ages since I played Lorien. But when you group select the horse archers, it doesn't let you toggle their weapon. I think they might have fixed that. That was a few patches ago. But if that's still in there, it makes, you know, switching to their melee very, very, very annoying. Alright, Sawman. El Noob, we'll call him. No level 2 barracks, no black orcs. Still pumping out these random orcs. There was some method to it, though. There was some logic. He was saving up for Mouth of Sauron. He's got lumber mills. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lumber mills. 7 prostitutes. 4 lumber mills and a Mouth of Sauron. So Eco is with him, although his orcs probably got... Okay, he maybe got 1 Malon tree. We weren't really focusing on his fight. Anyway, here go the horse archers. And... who gets the arrow volley there? What was that about? Someone did arrow volley, and I have no idea how. Well, is that Rumil or Haldir? That's Rumil, okay. I don't think the horse archers are that good against heroes, but give them Malon bows and anything's possible. So I'm going to try and get the cheeky cap on the signal fire. I'm not sure how that's going to work. There's a lot of dudes there. Now, this is a problem because they have the horde bonus. But Cryptic is standing firm. He has heroic statue. He should probably get another outrider. And if he's got a tier 2, which I don't want to switch yet because I like not seeing the fog of war. But yeah, if he's got... I don't know, any tier 2, really. Like, Rivendell has such a strong spellbook, they could easily deal with that. Alright, Mordor and Lorien clashing. And all those orc archers wrecked one of those horse archer battalions, which is quite unexpected. Oh no, there's the second one. Oh, okay, never mind, we're good. Sorry, I thought I saw more dead horses, that's my bad. And apparently Lorien thinks he's fighting the Napoleonic Wars because he's actually using proper formations for his spears, but you know, whatever. And yeah, they're horse archers. They're trampled. That was never going to work. That trample was never going to work. They stopped immediately and almost died for it. But these elves can fire a volley, run away, start healing. And that's exactly what they did. Unfortunately, these spearmen got left behind, so that's equally enough XP for the Mouth of Sauron. And he's just going to keep slowly retreating. He's going to need more orcs to funnel in. Okay, there goes the Drummer Troll. The Drummer Troll actually got amazing value. Gildor with the Spear Summon. I think the Nazgul is actually caught in there. The Horde bonus is going in, plus leadership, so these orcs are incredibly powerful. We got double Dunedain Outriders. And there goes Soulman's Wraiths to sort of counter some of that. Pretty good teamwork there. Again, an arrow volley. Oh, it's probably just the tier 1 arrow volley from Lorien. I forgot that was in their spellbook. So he's going for arrow volley into Radagast, which is another example of the worst tier 1 going into the best tier 2 for Lorien, because Radagast is just fucking strong. The Gildor Summon's really good. I mean, because they're expendable, they're completely expendable. And he gets it fairly early on, so you might as well proc it. But again, these orcs are forced to retire. Just one too many leaderships, one too many buffs. If he had waited till he had Cracks of Doom, then he could have gone in with the Horde bonus. He could have actually stunned the whole team and then done Cracks of Doom for an epic combo. Because all of this are flammable. I don't know if you know this, but these cloaks here, they're flammable. So Cracks of Doom would have worked well. Yeah, so it begs the question why he didn't just wait for that. Alright, Mouth of Sauron, level 4. He's got his debuff. Oh, I see. If you don't get harassed... Man, I cannot wait for the new Witch King model, because look. It's like he's doing a limbo dance or whatever the fuck. But yeah, rushing the Witch King of Angmar. With Doom Pyres, he saved 500. Now... And there goes the tier 2 Cav summon, but I want to see the Witch King just slaughter all these guys. Witch King does not get stifled by shitty elven spells. Heavy armor does come in now, but I don't think his flail gives a shit. No, his flail definitely doesn't give a shit. Anyway, the Mordor Cav coming in. Trampling what's left of these Dunedain. There are some spearmen in there, so that's the thing with summoned units. There are spearmen in there, you tell them to charge because you don't give a shit. You're not getting... In 20 seconds, those units have disappeared, so you might as well send them into spears. That's the moral of the story there. So Lorien rushed an upgrade. Let's see what else they've got here. They got banners, they got heavy armor, and Malon longbows. So all the money that Soulman put into heroes, Mr. J put into upgrades. Oh, and now the remnants of the summon are going in. They're actually going to get some value. They killed an entire orc battalion. And there goes the arrow volley, which because of the signal fire he had all that time, well, I mean, comes back very quickly anyway. So that was 2 orcs that just got deleted. And I don't know why my dog's screeching. Maybe she saw a fucking fox. It's a bit too early for the barking, but hey. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. It's fine. Okay, we're going to go through the powers now, because it's been a while, and we want to see. So, Soulman has... he used Slaves of Nirn. You're going to go Morgul Cav, aren't you? You fucking laming piece of crap. I mean, rushing Witch King isn't really laming because it's fucking difficult. Your teammate would have to be a complete... I don't know. You'd have to be facing such a massive turtler to let your enemy get their faction leader out. So I give them a pass on that. But the Morgul Sorcery, Slaves of Nirn, yeah, we're going to see this guy tick up any second now. And he's got Moloch, so he's got triple heroes. He's actually doing the Cami Fry strategy from the Chadhod Cup. The Sons of Elrond. Now, I'm not going to say they're bad, because they're not. But it's difficult as hell, and it only really works in the most minute of cases. This is one of those because he's still spamming orcs. We have Elrond, Elladan, Elro here. I'm actually amazed that he went for this. I don't know why it's frame dropping. I'm pissed, but hey. All he has to do is get one little stun, which Elladan does get with the Bright Blade at level 3. And then Elrond can do his splash damage, Herald of Gil-galad. I hope this guy doesn't notice that there's the Sons of Elrond in there. The reason why I don't really like them and why nobody goes with them is because you get 2 decent archers and they fucking die. And you're spending 1,000 on them each plus your tier 2. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. But the reason why they're so good is because one lowers the speed of orcs, one lowers the armor of orcs. And this ability should go off any second now, when it clumps anyway. The fact that both of them got faction leaders is actually really impressive. A little lame, but impressive. I expect the splash damage. There goes the Bright Blade, which is meant to pin heroes, but literally just does what Stonehelms does and just knocks people over. And I think, honestly, you've got your faction heroes. You still have heal. I don't know what you're waiting for. I reckon you go in now. I reckon you literally go in now. Anyway, Soulman has all the heroes, but his orcs are getting completely fucked. I'm not sure about Witch King into level 5 horse archers. There's 4 of them. Oh, hold on. This is, yeah, okay. That makes more sense. That's Mr. D's. So I think he needs to, Cryptic really needs to attack now because Soulman is actually getting double teamed here. The Drummer Troll's used up its Inspire Fear. They are also clumped. If he just gets Elrond in there, they're so done blood. Okay, there goes the Drummer Troll. Elrond here needs to watch out here. So they've done attack speed but gains armor, or loses armor. Dude, if he got splash damage with that, that'd be amazing. I don't even think he does get splash damage. And Elrond has 2 abilities. He needs to use them both. He could just kill all of this really quickly. The improved summon and the heal comes in. Yeah, the summon from Gildor. But tier 3. All those extra power points that Mr. D got from attacking. Witch King's landed. There goes the stun. Okay, he can actually quickly circle around this and kill it. Be thankful that the Poison Stinger hasn't come out. There are a lot of spears in there. That's why Shelob's dying pretty quickly. But the stun mixed with Witch King could have potentially been a lot worse. There goes the Poison Stinger. Gildor actually managed to survive the Poison Sting, but I think Witch King might finish him off. Both abilities have been procced. Witch King is... I actually thought he overextended, but no, he really didn't. So, the elves rallying to Mordor's aid there, which you never thought you'd see. Eastling archers coming out right on cue. And that's another thing where the Sons of Elrond are kind of annoying, because if there's no orcs, they're not strong enough to warrant them using them against anything else, other than what their abilities dictate, which is just to kill orcs. So while they're still orcs, they have value. Anyway, Saruman definitely needs to go on the offensive. The fact that Mr. D got... I hate saying that name. Fucking hell. But the fact that he got Witch King as well... The fact that he got Witch King as well was a huge, like... I don't know, that maybe, like, because I feel like with Elrond, they could have made a huge push. But now that Witch King's here, he should be fairly tanky against Elrond. He gets knocked over by Bright Blade. Farmer Maggot's in there as well, because why not? But yeah, he literally could have just gone all the way to the Mordor base if Witch King wasn't there. Witch King is still knocked on the ground, by the way. What the hell? What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on. How long does it pin that hero? Or was he just, you know... Was it the Witch King's Sabbath? And he's like, you know what? I'm not working today. Fuck this noise. Let Sauron fight his war on his own. That was amazing. He pinned him. That was longer than the Gimli axe throw. Someone needs to tell me how long that pin was, because that felt like 5 seconds. We have the Great Company coming out. And Elrond and the Sons of Elrond are actually impressing me. I mean, Elrond's amazing, but these two guys... Oh, wait, that's not him. That's a Dunedain. Bro, where's the other elf? There's one. You guys all look alike. You know what? Fuck it. He's in there. But well done. They killed the Witch King. I'm so impressed there. Alright. So for Mr. D, he's got his Cav Summon back. He went with the Shelob route, which means Shelob goes into the Eye of Sauron. So a powerful tier 4, but still lesser known. And Radagast summoned from the front. Bruh. If you had summoned him behind, you could have Wizard Blasted this entire army. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, he went for Elven Wood. We obviously see it there, and Radagast. So, fairly decent. I guess this is sort of what people, most people do with Lorien. And then they'll go with every tier 3 and then just ignore tier 4s. Anyway, Saruman is not looking so hot. He does have another Golgoth Armory. I think he needs some Eastling Archers. But he might have spent one too many resources on heroes, because he's got 2 Nazguls sitting in the base. So this could be a longer game than I thought. This is looking pretty precarious. Rivendell had a good army. But you can see on the minimap that the top Mordor army is pretty strong. Saruman's Witch King falls. I'm guessing that was Celeborn. We didn't actually see him swing his blade, but maybe he was doing the Aragorn thing where he just sort of surfs behind them and kills them. And that was the Wizard Blast from Radagast of running what that huge push was. We have Morgul Orcs here, which is actually not a bad shout. But Galadriel now have heavy armor and Malon bows. These horse archers must be so fucking annoying. Because the thing is, How can he stun these guys? Because I'll just run away otherwise. I'm guessing... I mean, I know what he can... Bruh. He just killed the mouth of Sauron with that shot. Holy shit. Malon shaft. He just got shafted. Alright, Rivendell going in for round 2. Oh my god, he just did a backflip! Heroes dropping everywhere! Bro, I didn't even know how Elrond could do a backflip, but, you know, you learn something every day. Alright, there's the Grey Pilgrim. I don't think he needs to do the level 10, but he might as well. He's doing with the heal. Disturber of the Peace? Question mark? That should one-shot the troll. Yeah, that doesn't actually kill, that's a stun, that's why I said you didn't really need to use it, but hey, whatever. Disturber of the Peace is his real damage dealer, that and Lightning Sword. Alright, let's see what it does. This used to delete heroes back in 1.0. And, yeah, just completely eviscerated that Eastling Archer Battalion, so well done. The thing is, I don't think he's going to get very far, because I think Lauren are actually on their way. Probably on their way. Yep, they got Haldir teleported, very well played. Kind of risky if he uses Breath of Manwë now. Disturber the Peace, forget that! Very nice. I think Cryptic can switch into Noldor now. I think the extra tankiness will really help. Anyway, there goes Cloudbreak. I'm not sure about that. I think he wants to make a lot out of this attack, so he forewent his tier 4 and went for another tier 3. I'm not sure about that, but he's probably playing the long game. He's probably just gonna have to retreat here because, again, the Galadhrim with the Elven Wood are so strong. I mean, Galadhrim in the best of times can't even fucking die, let alone when they've got an Elven Wood buff. And I feel like this is gonna be the end for the Grey Company. They are just men fighting elves here and slaughtered to the last. So this game's gonna go on for a while. I feel like Cryptic is attacking precisely when Soulman is probably about to lose. The good thing about fighting elves is that they don't have any devastating tier 4s and their siege is kind of meh. So Mordor could potentially just outlast them by putting up a really strong fort defense. So that should buy the left side team some time. But I feel like Cryptic took a lot of casualties there, so it's going to take him a while to build up. He's got a Sleepless Manless, he's got Reverence of Yavanna. He's using the eco from Farmer Maggot, and the Noldorin are finally coming out. Bro, I would go Noldor Cav. Noldor Cav, put them on their bows for everything, and then when those Galadhrim show up, you switch them to melee, and you mow those bitches down. And also, you know you have a lot of archers when you can just, you know, burst down a level 3 orchard. I'm just saying. So many heroes went down there. Elrond did a fucking backflip, which I've seen him spin. I've never seen him do a full-on flip. And is Mr. D gonna finish this? He's doing Call the Horde in the late game. Forget your Eastlings, forget your trolls. He's going with Call the Horde. I would love to see a Grond come out from either Mordor. And I want to see the economic situation of Cryptic. Wait, who got the cloud break? Was I crazy? Wait. Oh, sorry. The cloud break was from Lorien, not Rivendell. Sorry, I saw this and I thought it was the Grey Pilgrim. That's my bad. Sorry. This is the Lorien tree. Yes, RuudDevil, we know. You were the only one who was confused by that. Okay. So, Cryptic didn't forego anything. He's actually almost got tier 4, which should be Bombadillo. He's actually 1 point away from Bombadil, which could freeze this entire army and then Sonic Song it. Mordor attacking from the south here. Into Galadhrim. He's actually got 300% armor, so just look him tank all of those Malon bows, which is hilarious. There goes the Radagast summon. He's going to Wizard Blast. Hopefully. There it goes. The Witch King doesn't give a shit, though. And here goes... Yo, hey, do, merry do. And there's Old Man Willow into Wraithorn Wings. You didn't need to do Wraithorn Wings because Sonic Song will now just kill all of them. But there goes Cast Down its walls to kill some Noldor and take down the Dunedain Gathering. And these guys are basically stunned for I don't know how long because Old Man Willow is so strong. And Bombadil, probably the happiest tier 4, is just going to dance around and clean up all the power points here. So many army wipes we're seeing, man. I think all the Galadhrim died too because the Wraithorn Wings is there. Alright, Old Man Willow goes down. The stun ends. But I think that entire Lorien army was just decimated. Kill the okay, the Bannerman dies there. One Bannerman gets away. He might as well just keep chasing. The Incorruptible was used up, which is kind of weird because they were all stunned by Old Man Willow, but whatever. Anyway, you might as well just send Bombadil in and just autocast that Sonic song. Fuck it, Yeetus, Deletus, that fetus, go. Or just barge through him. I love how few fucks he gives. I love it. And make sure to get the Galathrium. Well done. In fact, one Galathrium stands. And that was exactly what he was going for. Well played, Cryptic. Well done. Bright blue, his jacket is. Also, he's dead. Oh, well. Okay, so this game isn't going to end anytime soon.
Beer aplenty and mushrooms with bacon.
Meanwhile. So I don't think Sawman does not have his Gathering All Evil towards him, so he cannot get Eastling Swordsmen, who are unbelievably strong. Eastling Swordsmen will decimate enemy heroes, by the way. Literally decimate them. They lock it behind a power, they're expensive, but they are really worth it. I think the right side team will win. Purely because I think these Elven heroes are fucking terrifying. But they're gonna have to make a move quickly because Rivendell was the first to get tier 4. That tier 4 is now recharging. And the Lorien tier 4s aren't that dependable. So I think they can win. I think they're in a better position now, but they need to make it count. Rivendell Fortress is unupgraded, but they keep going for Sawman. Sawman's deceiving them all with his newbie play, but he's actually got the strongest fortress. Still no barbed arrows and still no Easterling archers, which is really annoying to see if you're a mortal player, because those Easterling archers will just delete heroes as well. Anyway, Witch King on his fell steed. Or his fell beast. Not a steed, but whatever. You know what I mean. There goes Cloud Break from Lorien. The catapult does a crap ton of damage. What the hell? Alright, they have Morgul Vanguard. Shelob. They're comboing tier 3s here. There goes the stun. He can Poison Sting and maybe Gothmog. Mouth of Sauron returns for Cryptic, or Stormman. Oh, and he stunned the Morgul Vanguard. I think, yeah, that Morgul Vanguard is so fucking tanky. It's look, I mean, look at that. I think he had his whole army hitting that, and they're just like, yeah, whatever, lol. Alright, Mouth of Sauron. Shelob should die any second now, but oh well. It's not even the hot version, so what does it even matter? And Rivendell are here. Are they going to get some heroes? They're going to get Shadrach? Noldor with their heavy armor? I think the most impressive thing here was the fact that we saw Sons of Elrond, because it's such a rarity that you see that. Honestly, is such a rarity. So I just want to go back to that because that was awesome. Alright. There are some spearmen in there. And are they even going to do any damage to Noldor archers? The trample ended. Yeah, these guys took virtually no damage. Anyway, there's a lot of heroes here, but there's not enough to make a breakthrough. They keep rallying to each other's aid here. I think what they need to do is they need to poke one player. Use some powers to, like, burst down some of his army. And then go and hit the other player really quickly. So you sort of take one out, like, superficially, and then you double team the other one. Anyway, the catapult's moving top, but I don't think it's going to get anything done. There's hardly any protection for it. And this is just Mordor on the back foot all the time now. And I'm going to switch it because I don't want to hear that fucking voice line. Alright, we have Cops Down the Walls. We saw that earlier. Alright, we are close to Eye of Sauron. So that's basically an Old Man Willow, but Sauron's version. It just stuns everyone. And this base is looking terrifying. The fortress is unupgraded. But there's a lot of buildings in the way, which you'll have to get through. Anyway, that was a decent idea. They were trying to trap the army in there. They must have just been outside the fog of war because the elves were already leaving. And there goes the stun into Radagast. And if they're going to stand and fight, if he does Disturber of the Peace right here. He is. Oh, and he hits the Nandor here, Hathol. But they're heroic, so they probably will survive that. And Radagast just got deleted by something. I'm waiting for Breath of Manwë to come out, by the way. Breath of Manwë would really be good here. Moloch leading the line here. Witch King, sorry, also leading the line here. The Inspire Fear, bruh. You really think they don't have fear resist there? Witch King actually almost died, just, you know, clapping his hands and screaming. Moloch needs, I think, level 4 to get his leap. Yes. There goes Faux Hummer. Elrond is in the front as well, with Strider. There goes the Morgul Vanguard Inspire Fear, and they were outside of the Elven Wood there, so that one will work. And that was a very good Inspire Fear, actually. Because the first one, most of them were in the Elven Wood, or at least most of the Galathrem, the units that count anyway. The second one actually got some value there. Anyway, tier 4 for Mr. D here. Alright, Mr. D's Witch King goes in. Cast on its wall came back already? And they were badly clumped. But unfortunately, there was only the orcs in there. The Noldor paralyzed with the Eye of Sauron. It doesn't paralyze heroes, though. Actually, no, it does paralyze heroes. What am I talking about? But they just weren't caught in it. The Sons of Elrond are moving in. Strider, does he have Tangado Hide? I think he might have Anduril. I think he did get Anduril. I can't bother to check. Or rather, I didn't want to look away from the action. And the Eye... Oh, with Cracks of Doom! I don't think it's going to kill Noldor, but that's still a pretty cool combo.
And I shall die as one of them.
No, you're fine, dude. You're fine. Alright, Alwyn's coming in. Dude, hit the fortress!
Mushrooms locally grown.
And I think the Lorien base here for Mr. J was very, very empty. And the Noldor with their impressive siege damage. Moloch the fucking Bolok charging. He's still not dead. Look at him. I think the Galathrem were focusing someone else. Elrond's got his armor. And now they can just descend on the Lorien fortress. Is there anything he can do to help himself here? He's got You Can Go No Further. Saruman has a Rain of Fire, which I think they're waiting, but I don't think we'll get to see it used. That is going to be victory. That massive push. Suddenly, and they get the fortress. Unbelievable. The right side team, when they attacked Saruman's base, they procced a lot of abilities. They procced 2 tier 3s. But then when the Noldor showed up, they kind of had to retreat. And they didn't get enough value for using all those powers. The margin for defeat there was slim. But that was one hell of a push. Really opportunistic play there. I thought they failed because they actually kind of... They basically got out of danger like when Gandalf was summoned here. But they turned around to fight and... Yeah, these guys just kept coming. The Moloch just didn't stop. I know he gets resistant to archers. Or to arrows. Where is it? Yeah, normal arrows though. He just kept going though. I guess it's all the stacking Noldor buffs that finally did it in. And yeah, it's 2v1. He could have made one hell of a stand. But yeah, it's over. So GG, well played. MVP? Man. Like, no one really played badly, except Saruman. No one really played badly. But I think the Sons of Elrond were the MVP. Actually, they weren't, but I'm still going to give it to them because it was just so cool to see them. And they actually did pin the Witch King. And then just, you know, allowed Elrond to fucking dab on his face. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. That was a pretty epic 2v2. I've got loads of 1v1s, as I said at the beginning of the video. But I'm hoping to cast some bigger team games as well. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Peace out. Goodbye.